expect us to do that?
Do I expect you to do that?
Yes.
That's why I brought you here. Hello, I'm just out here doing some yard work. I'm actually waiting on my sister to bring my nieces and nephews. They enjoy being YouTubers, so they're gonna help me make this video about doing my yard work. So basically, where am I at? All right, so here I am, filling up my yard roller. I couldn't fit the hose inside it, so I had an old hose from a washing machine. See, it says hot. It's got female threads on both sides, so I just cut it in half. Now it sticks inside there and it's filling up my yard roller. All right, so come over here. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. That's a giant rut. Mostly we're here to get rocks out of the yard and do a little bit of rolling. So I'm doing the easy stuff while they're gone, or before they get here. Lots of rocks. If you remember my snowplow videos, I was pushing lots of rocks into the yard. A lot of these rocks I shoveled out when they were still in the snow that was melting. So I got a lot of this area. There's still a lot that were buried, but that's a lot better than it was. The bad parts are back here where I had to like dispose of a lot of snow. Don't mind the mess. I kind of need to put stuff away. So this is what I'm talking about. It looks like my driveway, but that's actually my yard. Oh, that tape measure is trash. I don't know where it came from, but it needs picked up. That's another thing the kids are doing, is picking up trash. A whole winter's worth of stuff that's like blown out of my trash can or whatever. This stuff I all pulled out because that's where I parked the four-wheeler. Look at all these rocks. We should have brought some toy shovels and stuff and made it more fun. Maybe I can still manage that. Hopefully being on a YouTube video keeps these kids engaged. This, I don't know if you can tell, but it's all ground mole. What did they call it? Excavation. It is all over. Oh, I think my water's full. All ground mole excavation. I failed at killing them all. I mean, relocating them all. So for some reason there's some water bottles on the ground, hunk of concrete. This is what I heard. We got some water squirting. I wonder if it's full. Oh, I'd say we're full already. Oh, and that definitely just soaked my foot. Cool. So that's full. Hold on a second. This is out of control. Out of control. All right, now I got my boat plug, not to be confused with something else that kind of sounds like boat plug. Look at that. I had to loosen it way up because it got stuck in there over the winter. It got like really hard. This plug's just a fuzz small for this hole. It'll be all right. Boom. So I'm well on my way. Yeah, well on my way to getting some yard work done. This wasn't on my agenda for today until I looked outside and it was sunny. Look at this. Look at this. Blue sky. It was supposed to rain all day. Sun's at beaches, screwing up all my plans. So this is the four-wheeler. I'm gonna have to do something about a hitch for that roller. I'm also going to put these less aggressive and a lot lighter tires. These weigh like maybe 10 pounds each, and these aftermarkets, they weigh about 80 pounds a piece between the heavy duty aluminum rims and these freaking heavy duty tires. So I'm going to lighten it up as much as I can. This tread depth is incredible. That's like a whole finger. So I'm going to lighten that up as much as I can and hopefully do a lot less damage to my yard. My goal is to roll it and not damage my yard. Hopefully we can make it better. So anyway, I'm going to get back to work before the kids get here. So I'll see you in a little bit. Alrighty, check it out. Check it out. I got all those rocks out of there. But I just gotta wait for it to rain because of all this grass I just put in the driveway. But it's all right. Look at all that grass. At least I got all the rocks out of the yard. All right, so what I did here, I took off the big, heavy aftermarket tires in the front, and I was gonna put on the stock front tires, and see how narrow they are? My goal is to not put ruts in my yard, so I put the stock rear tires on the front. It doesn't look like the rub. There's a 3-inch lift on this thing. So I got those on the front and left these big old wide guys on the back. They're heavy, they got deep tread. I'm gonna see how that works and then decide if I want to put the stock ones on the front, just because those are such deep tread. I think they're gonna tear up my yard. So we'll see what happens. All right, you can obviously see where the back tires went, but like just the treads went in, nothing else really sunk in. So I think the pros of the wider front tires is better than or outweigh the cons of the back tires. That little bit of compaction, I don't think it's going to be a big deal. Those front tires just float though. I have a feeling if I was to use those narrow skinny front tires that it would just put ruts in the yard. So I'm going to hook the trailer up to the wheeler, pick up some sticks, and then I'm gonna hook up the old roller and see what happens. All right, we got Piper and Elwin picking up rocks. Look at that big old handful. Look at that. We're sticking them in here and then we'll put them back in the driveway. While they're doing this, they're gonna pick up some trash too that randomly got here. That's gonna go on the trailer. I'm gonna go try to roll the yard. All right, while they're working, I am going to do some rolling. That thing's pretty heavy. It's definitely muddier, but it's also definitely smoother and slightly aerated, which I guess I killed two birds with one stone with those tires. And I'm actually sinking in just walking on it, so that four-wheeler actually puts less pressure on the ground than my feet do. So I'm going to stay off there till it's dry, probably a foot tall grass because it's been raining so much. But I'm going to stay off there till it's dry so I don't ruin it right away.
Help us to do that.
Do I expect you to do that?
Yes.
That's why I brought you here. See you later. Alrighty, they did a pretty good job. I think my sister probably did more work than both of the kids put together. But that's all right. At least the work got done. Most of the big stuff's done here. This is between the barns. This is where I had a giant pile of snow. I still got to do something with this. I think I'm just gonna cut all that up and get rid of it. Somebody gave it to me and it's just as stupid. I shouldn't have taken it. This pile is pretty good. There's another spot where I piled a bunch of snow. Sticks on there. I should probably go deal with those right now. I'm kind of done working for the day, but I guess I'll deal with that and then yeah, and then I'll relax, I guess. So thanks for helping with this yard work. I will see you next time.